It's a really good idea to link your email and your calendar onto your iPad so that you can see when things are coming up due, and you can also get important updates from your teachers. In order to do this, you'll need to open up your settings. In settings, you'll scroll down until you see the mail option, which you will then tap on to select. In the new menu that pops up once you tap on the option for accounts, you will see an option for add account. It should be the second one down. When you tap that, you'll get some options to sign in with. You guys are going to choose Google because that is the type of email that we use. If it asks you about using Google to sign in, just hit continue. Then you'll get the option to put in your email address and your normal password. So this is going to be your school email, and then you're going to put in the Google password. Once you're all logged in and everything is set up, you're going to see that the menu is going to switch over from your choices to what is actually toggled on in your settings. While you're here, you're going to want to make sure that calendar is toggled on. This is going to be what allows you to sync your calendar so that it comes up on your iPad. And you can see here that add account has become the third option because Gmail has been added to my list. So now on my home screen, I should see a calendar icon in the top, and it's going to have the date. When I open that, it may take a few minutes to populate, but you will see the assignments that your teacher has listed with the due dates in your Google Classrooms. If you would tap the triple dots and lines icon, you're just going to get a list that shows up on the left side of your screen. It's a little more easy to see sometimes. If necessary, you can also add an event by hitting the plus sign and typing in any information. This can be useful for reminders. Speaking of reminders, it's a good idea to go into your settings and up to your notifications to make sure that notifications for the calendar are turned on. So you'll need to go back into your settings and look for the notification options on the left. When you tap that, you'll see all the different notifications for apps that are available. Find calendar, tap that, and that's going to open the options for the notifications. You'll want to make sure that allow notifications is toggled on. And under that, you'll see all the different options for how you can get notifications. And you can fiddle with that to your heart's content so that it works for you. Finally, let's talk about checking your email. This is an envelope-shaped icon that's usually found in your dock at the bottom of your screen. Once you've linked your account, you'll be able to open that, and in that inbox, you will see all of the emails you've received. It's a good idea to check it regularly and empty it regularly so you're not overwhelmed. Another option is to use the Gmail app and the Google Calendar app. The easiest way to find these is to go into the self-service app and hit the search button in the bottom right, and then just type in Google into the search bar. On my screen here, the Gmail app and the calendar app are both on the left side, one right under the other. They may be in a different spot on yours. Either way, locate those two apps and just hit the install button. Once they've installed, you can actually move them down to your dock at the bottom so that you can access them more easily. To add apps to your dock, you're just going to press and hold on the app you want to add. Even when the menu pops up for the different options, keep holding it until it starts to bounce around and you have an X shape. Then just drag it right down to the dock and let go. You can also delete apps from the dock by just hitting the X that is still up while they bounce around. Now I'll go ahead and do the same thing for my Gmail app. I'll just press and hold until I get the X and it bounces and drag it right down to my dock. You can also remove apps from your dock just by pressing and holding while they're bouncing and dragging upwards. Make sure that you're signed into your Gmail account. So you'll want to open that up and it'll ask you to sign in. Your account may already be stored in there, it may not. You may have to type in your email address and your password, you may not. If it prompts you asking if it's okay if it accesses certain things on your iPad, just go ahead and tell it yes. So you can see here in my calendar app, it comes up with all of the assignments that are currently assigned for my Google Classrooms. Over on the left at the top is a triple bar menu. And there you can change the view. So this is the schedule view. I can see everything coming up in the next couple days. There's also the day view, which just shows you exactly one day. the week, which was the first one, the month, which shows you coming up what's due with the rest of the month. You can also choose to not see certain calendars. For example, if you have a lunch block that you don't need to actually view the calendars, you can just tap them to uncheck them and you will no longer see them in your calendar.